What's up guys, Ben from BD Garage here and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a hot minute. I know I said that I'd have, an autocross event in September. Well, it kind of fell through, but we are back for an autocross event here, October 11th down in Philipsburg. And it's going to be a good one, guys. We're filling up with gas now. We just went with my brother. There's not as many of us driving this time, which kind of sucks, but some good news. I did buy a phone holder, so we should get some in-the-car footage of me actually going around the track this time. So we're gonna hopefully do a lot more of that. So a lot more in-track, in-car footage, instead of me just, doing the boring stuff. But I'll still do a walk around of the cars. We got some cool ones coming in today. But yeah, see you guys there. All right, guys, we just got into the event. There's a few cars still coming in. We're setting up everything, but I'm currently in line for tech inspection. Should pass with flying colors, but you never know. But just in case, I should. So we got the camera mount set up here. So this will be able to hold the camera and we should be able to see everything out here. So that'll be good. And basically, yeah, we're in line for tech inspection. Then we'll go to the bathroom, get everything. Then we're gonna start walking the course once everyone else gets here. We might have to do that before Michael and them get here, just because they're running a little bit late. That's okay. But yeah, should be a fun day today. So we have this amazing looking Dodge Viper. This thing looks like it is ready to rip with some aero, the OZ wheels, same people that make my Sparkos, and a full carbon fiber seat. Oh, I wonder how that thing feels. But this car, thank gosh, it is not in the same class as me, so I do not have to compete against it, but it looks like it's ready to rip. Then we have the C8 Corvette here, who was at the last event. He did pretty well, looked like he was having some fun, so hopefully he can rip it today. And then we have a Hyundai. Do not underestimate these basic daily driver cars. The drivers are insane. We come over here, we have a red Acura Type S, newer one, and we have two Mazdas that look like they're more built for the dirt track, so excited to see how they do on this autocross event. They did come trailered, so I'm wondering if that means that they rip it or if they're just unreliable. We'll have to see. But we make our way over here, and we're going to see the best car of the day, in my opinion. But it's my Ford Mustang, repping 95 because, I'm as fast as Lightning McQueen out here. But then we have this Ford Fiesta. He was at the last event. He did pretty well. And then we come over here to one of my cars that I would have bought if I didn't have my Corolla, a blue Honda Civic Type R. I would have obviously got the Civic version, but then we have this 2018 Porsche, and it was here at the last event, and he did it fairly well. So I'm excited to see how some of these people that come reoccurring, to see how they improve on the day, Then we have the Veloster Turbo. This is one of the guys that actually runs it, and then we have the Monte Carlo in the back. That Monte Carlo rips every time it's been here. It does it fairly well. He does not care about the car. There's no way. But then we have the newer WRX. It looks like it's built for more of a rally spec. Lifted, and it's on those, the BBSs. So should be pretty cool to see that one go. Then we come over here. We have a few cars. We have a Elantra N, a Crossfire, which I've never seen one of those on an autocross track. C7 Corvette, a Miata, an MR Mitsubishi Evo. We have a STI swapped right-hand drive Subaru, an M3, another Porsche, a Toyota MR2, the 1971 Camaro, which ripped last time it was here, another Porsche, which I believe that is the Cayman. I could be wrong, though. I'm not great with my Porsche names. But then we come on over here to one of the cooler cars I think is competing in this autocross today, other than my own. We have a Lotus Elise 2005, I believe. This thing is sick. It has a beautiful yellow color, and I'm really wondering how it's going to compete today because it's light like a Mazda but has more power than a Miata. So I think this thing should be doing pretty well. Then we have an STI. Not many STIs you see on the track. You see a few swaps, but no real straight ones. So we'll have to see how that does. Alright guys, so here's just a very brief overview of the track from a map perspective. It should be pretty fun, should be a quicker track because it's more straight than last time that we were here. So let's get into it, should be pretty fun. Alright, so this car Alright guys, so we are all done with autocross. It's actually the next day. I did forget to record a quick outro, but I just wanted to go over a few things that were good about autocross and you know, some of the new things I had actually added since the last time we went. So basically, the two biggest things, we did new seats. We got the Corbo seats, and they were phenomenal. Everyone that rode with me, and myself included, you know, we just thought that they were a great improvement. Held you a lot better on the sides. You felt more planted, and with the car, you didn't feel like you were being thrown around at all. So those were great. Second thing, I got new tires. So I went from the old ones I had, which were the ones that just came on these wheels here, which were the Yoshimoto's. I hope I'm saying that right. But I went to the Cosmo Mucho Mocho tires. And guys, listen, I know Mucho Mocho tires, but they were great. I mean, I only had the one problem with them was I took them out. The first run I did spin out, and that was just because the tires were cold. You know, that wasn't the tires' fault. That was just me. I was pushing it a little too hard instantly, and the tires were not warm yet. But other than that, right after that first run, I just kept getting better times every single time. I felt like the grip would just kept going up and up. I felt like I was having no problems taking the corners. I highly recommend. I think they were great, and for the price that I paid for them, they were phenomenal. And there's still a good plenty tread left. I feel like I didn't lose any at all. But overall, guys, yeah, that was a great event. There's a lot of things coming. Still a lot of parts I want to buy, a lot of upgrades I want to do to the car before next season starts, because that was the last autocross event. But the next one starts in May, I believe, and between there I will have a few videos, you know, parts I want to buy, specifications, stuff of that, maybe raising. I do kind of think I want to change the suspension a little bit more. I think I can tweak the rear to be a little bit more stiffer, more stiff. But yeah, overall guys, it was a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.